Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 using the Risen Hero mod. We are still here in the monastery, minus our companions, as you can see. And at the end of the last episode, we just got done talking to this celestial sage here. And he gave us some information saying that we need to try to infiltrate Dorgolon's army and deal with him. So let's take a look at the journal here. Dorgolon, a Dwergar, has his massive army of goblinoids and giants fortified in the mountain valley. You must find some way to infiltrate this army and kill Dorgolon. You will not be able to lay siege or try to fight your way into the heart of his army. You must form a plan and gather your companions that will help and support your plan. So essentially we gotta talk to everybody around this monastery, it appears. And the first person I think we'll talk to is this guy here, Grudon. I think he can be a possible companion in the future. So let's talk to him. Greetings, Peldor. I've pledged my axes to this call and will follow you should you desire. Any thoughts on how to infiltrate Dorgolon's army? This is something I've been working on for a while now. It will not be easy, but then what fun would there be if there was no challenge to be had? Aye. We will not be able to force our way through with axe and spell, that is for certain. But the axe and spells may be useful tools if used in the shadows. When done correctly and under cover, much disorder may be created. That disorder will allow us to slip past unseen. While I prefer driving my axe into my enemy's face, every now and again the back of their head will do just fine. Okay, so looks like he is saying a stealthy approach is probably the best way to get in there. Alright, what do we got here? Who's that down there? Oh, there's Miriam. Let's go talk to her. Well, I thought it was windy outside, but it just blasts through the mortar in here. You'd think they'd take the time to pack that with horse dung and straw. Doesn't smell good, mind you. But it does stop this god-awful draft. That cook refused to give me a pot of hot water to soak my toes. Gnomish toes just cramp right up in the cold. Why, once... Okay. Let's see. Any advice on infiltrating an orc and goblin army? It will be harder than the kobolds, that is for sure. They likely won't have the traps, but there will be a lot more of the nasty buggers. We may have a chance if we wait until night. Goblins and orcs are lazy beasts. The sentries will likely not be paying much attention and may even be asleep or drunk. Let's see, can we get her to join us? Yeah, let's see here. Okay, we can actually get everybody to join us here. But let's just do one at a time for now. Let's see how this works. Alright, let's see. What's through here? A journal. This is most likely the Reverend Father's daily journal. Okay. A holy book. This ancient book is worn and tattered from use. The yellowed pages are loose and no longer attached to the battered spine. Great care and patience must be used to read the prayers and psalms of Illuminator held within this book. Alright. What's over here? Oh, some kind of barracks with a bunch of lockboxes. And they're all empty. Who's this? Sister Selma. Greetings. I am Selma. How may I help you? Can you offer any insight on Dorgolon's army? Sorry, brother, but I have nothing to offer you. All I have heard is rumors and tales from other monks. If it is true, they have constructed a huge fortification in such a short period of time. The workmanship is sure to be poor. Is there any way I can exploit that? Without seeing it, it is hard to tell. Perhaps you could do some structural damage, but remaining unseen as you topple a wall will be difficult. Okay. Structural damage, huh? And Miriam's saying we should go at night. Nothing in there. Alright, let's keep looking around here, finding more people to talk to. What's through here? Who's this? Merrick. Oh, there's Jezebel. Let's talk to her first. This is colder than I expected. Let us not take too long here. Between the cold and that celestial, I'd rather be most anywhere else. Any ideas on how to get to Dorgolan? We should ride the winds of chaos through that fort. Let our voices carry the battle, and allow our tongues to cut like blades. Ride the wind? Come now. The winds have helped you so far, have they not? If not for the winds, I may have just killed you back in those wastelands. Sometimes the best plan is no plan at all. We'll approach that front gate like we own it, and then weave a tale. We'll feed it into their fears, boost their egos, then tear them down. Our tale will grow and shrink, twisting their minds with each change. We will be embassies of great lords, dark warriors to pledge our blade, or anything else we want to be. Just remember, the wind makes no alliances, and can turn on you in a moment. To ensure success, you must be careful who stands by you. Jiragnu will fail you. He has no control and will drag you into a fight that cannot be won. The dwarf Grudon should not come. I doubt he is any good at lying, and it is best not to mix dwarves and goblins, especially when a dwarf has found faith in anything other than gold. Alright. Okay, can we get her to join us? Yeah, accompany me. Alright, Jezebel. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Merrick. Yes? What do you want? I'm very busy here. I was told I should talk to you. Oh, it's you. My apologies. How may I help you? Do you know anything of Dorgolan? I know very little except that he is a grey dwarf, but I could tell you a bit of his army. He has tens of thousands following him, mostly goblins and orcs, but there are others as well. He will have many champions as well, hoping to prove themselves in battle and earn his favor. That army has set up a base in a mountain valley. The vast numbers have constructed a massive walled fort with only one way in and out. As I am sure you could assume, Dorgolan is in a corner hall far from the entrance. Now that they have a base of operations, they have numerous raiding parties to gather food and fresh water for the army. They will have trouble securing that much food. They likely are on half rations or less. Many of the lowly grunts may have taken to cannibalism to avoid starvation. Also, with an army of that size, disease will be rampant. Sickness of the bowels from rotten food, festering wounds and decay from the dead will attract numerous vermin and other carrion beasts that spread disease. Think of these things when you assault this fort. They will be hungry and sick. They will also be desperate to prove themselves. One that could kill an intruder would likely be rewarded with food and comfort. What can you do to help me? Well, I suppose that is why I'm here. Right now I have little to offer you. I'm willing to sell you some of my items and scrolls, as well as purchase any magical items that you have found. Also, you should search the basement of this place. I have detected something hidden beneath this monastery. Mind you, I have been unable to discover what it is. I can only tell you that there is great power, and I have no clue if it is friendly. Generally, things end up forgotten in basements for a good reason. I have not told the monks or the Celestial about this presence. I suggest you check it out first to learn its purpose or intent. The Celestial has little tolerance for things that do not fit nicely into its war of good over evil. I have other questions. I'd like to see what you have for sale. Let's see what he's selling. Belt of Hill Giant strength, just over 11,000. That would probably be useful. He's got some cloaks of protection and stuff. And looks like he's got a lot of scrolls. And a lot of potions of cure critical. What else does he have? Amulet of natural armor. Actually I can afford that now. You know what? I'm gonna get that bad boy. He's only got one of them. It's got some rings of protection +2 also. And that's about it. Does he buy things? Yes, he does. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping here real quick. I'll cut all this out. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so just got done selling most of my junk. I did end up buying that belt of Hill Giant Strength. I figure that will actually come in handy once we get Valen back in the party. So we'll take advantage of that. So let's continue on. Let's see what's through here. And we just jumped. Let's take a look at a map now. Oh, everybody's position is marked, it looks like. Okay, there's Drognu down here and Valen. Alright, let's go take a look around then. Yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of monks. This monk is in silent meditation. What's through here? Injured man. Okay, Brother Belorin, let's talk to him. What do you want? Can't you see I'm rather busy? Now out of the way. I'll have your hide should one of these fellows die because you're wasting my time. Okay. Do you have any healing supplies? Are you deaf? Look around yourself. These people are dying. Once you can't walk, you can have some of my extra bandages. Until then, sit and wait your turn. I'd like to help you. Now just how are you going to help me? Looks like you're better at killing than healing. Now please go. I do not wish to waste your time, so don't waste mine. Okay. We'll leave him alone. And moving on. What do we have through here? And this doorway going down. Korsh. I think that's one of the guys we gotta talk to, actually. Let's talk to him. Greetings, friend. I'm called Korsh. How may I help you? What do you do here? I am one of the many brothers here. While I'm here, I strictly follow the tenets of Ilmater and Prey, but mostly I travel the land seeking those that are tortured, oppressed, and prosecuted. With the threat of war, I find myself within these walls less and less. Instead, I search the land for survivors fleeing or those held captive as slaves. I found a group of refugees in an area of the river reaching. I was able to stop some search parties, but they are still likely to be in danger. Well then, I must leave soon to find them and bring them to safety. You have done them a great service. Allow me to complete this for you. Alright, 250 experience points, so we close that one out. The Celestial said I should talk to you. Yes, I asked him to send you to me. I wish to recover the bodies of the monks that fell defending you. I have not been able to locate them. Tell Korsh the location of the river battle. Thank you. I will be leaving shortly to find them. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we have Drognu and Cadwalder. Let's talk to these guys. Welcome to my smith. I am called Cadwalader. And I am correct that you are Peldor? There has been much talk since your arrival. Do you have any advice on battling Dorgalon? Ah, how I would love to lead a true assault on that valley fortress. They would never have a chance. Trapped within a siege, eventually they would have to come out and face my shield wall or starve. Do you have any arms for sale? Look about you. Arms and armor fit for a king's royal guard. You will find weapons of all type, all with a sharp edge and ready for battle. However, I'm just a mere smith, and I'm unable to imbue the metal with the magic that legends speak of. Do you know where I may find some magical items? The sorcerer upstairs may have some. Should you find any exotic materials, I can sometimes forge weapons and armor from them. These weapons will contain the magic powers of the material. I'm often limited as to the type of items that I can forge these items into, though. I think I might have some items you might be able to forge with. Is that a horn of a tentacled horror? Yes, what can you make from it? What a rare find. I hope you only came across the horn, and not the creature that it was all often attached to. Let me look at it. Yes, this thing is still living. A bit of damage here and here, and a small fissure is starting along the base. I can either forge this into a dagger or a spear point for you. Due to its size and damage, I am limited with what I can do. Can you forge the spear? I will do that, and I will have the weapon ready for your departure. Alright. Let's talk to him again here. I think I might have some more items you might be able to forge with. Look at that! Change forged in the fires of the hells. What can you make from it? You have quite the pile here. I imagine I could forge a whole suit of chainmail from this. These links still carry a bit of the powers of the lower planes as well. It'll likely protect you from fire and spells, much like those devils are. Make the suit of armor. I will do that, and I'll have the armor ready for your departure. Alright. Can I see your supplies? Alright, what's he selling? He's got a lot of adamantine and dark steel. He's got some mithril stuff too. I only have 775 gold though. Let's see what he's got for weapons. Yeah, more adamantine, some duskwood, a lot of masterwork stuff. A whole lot of masterwork stuff. Anything else? And he's got some crafting material too. Alright, do we have anything we could sell?
Listening. I'll show you the way.
Not right now. Alright, let's go talk to Jirognu. Here we are, at your damned monastery. We better not be staying here long. I can't take those monks chanting much more. Any ideas on Dorgolan's fortress? We go to the front gates, find the biggest son of a whore, then pick a fight. I'll kill him, then hopefully an even bigger son of a whore will show up. We'll keep doing that until we find that great dwarf. Then I'll make him eat his own entrails. Have you talked to the monk Korsh? Why should I talk to some pious monk just because he's a half-orc? He also enjoys fighting with his fist. At least he knows how to fight. As long as he doesn't preach his weak faith, I may just talk to him. Alright. Alright, 150 experience points for that. Let's see if he'll join us. Yep, let's grab him up. Alright, so next we got Valen down here. And then we just need to find Lystra. And who's this? Brother Samson. Let's talk to him. Greetings, friend. I'm called Samson, and I will help you if I'm able. What do you know of Dorgolan's army? Other than what the other brothers and sisters have told me, I know little of this army. However, I do know that armies form and armies fall. It takes great power to hold an army together. The noble kings of old formed massive armies by inspiring their people. They become models of hope and courage. People joined the cause because they believed in it. They wanted to be part of a better future. Dorgolan is nothing like the old kings. His army is held together by fear. They follow his orders out of fear. Dorgolan is just another who is being used by someone much stronger than him. Death is the only option for failure, cowardice, and insubordination. It is the iron fist of cruelty and fear that holds his army together. Remove Dorgolan and the army will fall apart. Take away him and you take away the fear. The kings of old knew this. Their armies were held together by inspiration and hope. Remove the head and another should step up. Their resolution only strengthened. Fear can be destroyed, but hope always lives on. Let's talk to Valen. So this is the monastery, huh? It's bloody cold up here. At least I have the feeling we won't be staying here long. You're right, Valen. We must assault an army. Bloody hell. We're only a handful, and most of the monks here have seen too many winters. The orcs will slaughter us, then feast on our flesh. Easy, Valen. I guess I should have said that. We just need to get through an orc base. I have no plans to die in a futile assault either. Well, as long as it isn't complete suicide mission, count me in. I planned on having you there, but I still need to come up with a plan. Any thoughts? That is the problem. Give me a bit of time to think it over. In the meanwhile, talk to the others, then let us discuss your options. I would like you to accompany me. Alright, so let's get Valen with us now. Oh, and he's got a level up.
Fall in.
Let's take care of that now. 9th level hunter! Alright, let's keep going with craft alchemy. And some survival. And some tumble. And a couple in spot. And a couple in listen. Alright, now, what do they recommend? Great fortitude. Maybe some improved critical spear might be useful. We got that spear coming from that blacksmith, and I'm thinking I'm going to end up using that thing. Probably going to be a good weapon. Or some monkey grip. You know what? Let's just get improved critical. That'll work. Okay.
What?
Let's keep moving on. And what was through here? Oh, this is where all the monks were. Revered Father Tungsten. Greetings, Peldor. How may I be of assistance? Do you have any insight on this assault against Dorgalon? It will not be easy. For your success, I suspect you will need much stealth and trickery. Two things that I know little about. I have always confronted things head-on. Though in such a confrontation, I assume you would lose. Alright. So, we've got a bunch of monks over here in silent meditation. Let's leave them alone. Alright, so we gotta find a Lystra next. The only place we haven't been is down these steps here. Let's go to the basement, see what's down here. And we just jumped again. Let's take a look at the map. Now we're over here. Oh, it's Lystra. Yeah, Lystra's right here. Okay. Let's talk to her. So here we are, at your monastery. Stir those coals, if you want to keep the cold away. Any ideas on how to get into an army of goblins and orcs? I think it's a suicide mission, Peldor. Honestly, it doesn't make much sense to me. Why do you need to kill Dorgalon, whoever he is? That celestial could raise an army if he chooses, then lay siege. That is how an army is defeated, not by assassinating its leader. Likely only another will replace him. I completed my charge. You are at the monastery. If you're smart, you'll leave here and stay away from that army. I understand how you feel, but how would you go about getting in? Given the choice, I would try to use stealth, though I doubt it would work. There will be sentries as well as the general population. A distraction of some sort would be needed to slip through. Okay.
Hail and well met.
Let's see if she'll join us. Yep. Okay, now that we have everybody together, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of shopping, sell a bunch of junk, see if I can buy anything else, and then we'll go and check this area down here and investigate that issue that Merrick told us about in this basement. So I'll be right back. Okay, just got done selling as much stuff as I could. And I did buy a couple things. I got this
Yep.
mithril breastplate for Miriam. And I also got her a ring of protection +2, so now her armor class is 24.
Listening.
And for Jezebel, I picked up this Scarab of Protection +1 to raise up all her saves. So,
What?
alright, we're back down here in the basement. This is where we picked up Alystra down here. Now we're going to go investigate this, whatever's going on down here in this basement that Merrick told us. So let's go take a look. So we got a locked door here. Let's see if we can open this up.
Everybody fall in. I'll show you the way.
A specific key is required. I wonder if that's where we need to get into. Let's look in here. Oh, it's some more doors and a locked door here. A specific key is required. A few more doors down here. I wonder what's up with this. Another locked door. So far, all of them, a specific key is required. Maybe we can get into them later or something. Here's another locked one. This one here is open though. This one is also needed a specific key. Alright. What we got here? Oh, there's something right here, it looks like. Anything over here?
Whoa, check this out.
Secret door. Yeah, that kind of gave it away right there. Alright, let's see what we have over here. And that is probably where we need to get to.
Check this out.
Okay. Can we open this one up? Yeah. Okay, that likely goes into a whole nother area. So, this is probably a good spot for a quick save.